Hi, and welcome to the Dr. Vidya Show, a podcast called The Life That You Want. Now, a little bit about me. I'm a mum to two very cheeky monkeys, a GP, life coach and published author, as well as founder and CEO of the Athena Publishing House Limited. Now, I am here as a loving soul, here to learn, teach, and shine my light on this earthly plane. Now, my life purpose is to be your spiritual warrior of love and light, guiding you to reach your truest, fullest potential, to shine your light amongst any darkness that you may ever find yourself in, to always feel super empowered. I am honored to guide you through this great spiritual awakening, aka the School of Life. So come with me on this journey of life mastery, where we focus on a bulletproof mindset and creating the life that you want and deserve. Yes, you must demand it. And on this podcast, we discuss the mindset and the strategies to think, lead, and grow rich. Today's episode is about success. Now, there are many definitions of success, and the most common definition taken from the Oxford Language Dictionary is an accomplishment of an aim or purpose. So you need to know where you are going, and this is why goal setting is imperative in deciding what is your purpose. You see, it's a bit like in archery. Not that I do archery very often, but archery came to mind, where you need to know, where are you aiming? Where are you going? Because only once you know where you're actually going, can you then plan the journey? Okay, too many of us are simply aimlessly just walking around, just plodding from one thing to another, not really following any particular direction, or only doing things because we've become a sheep and we're just copying what everybody else does. No, this is your life, okay? You must stop getting caught up in daily trivia. That's what it is. It's just daily trivia, which keeps you extremely busy with your to-do list, which is why you're wanting me to hurry up so that you can get on with your list. But I want you to check your list. Is this list going toward your definition of what success is to you? Okay, because if it's not, then why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Why are you wasting time? Because time is money, right? Time is something which you could be spending on your life purpose. It's really important to keep checking in. Now, what you want to do is work backwards. Once you know where you're going, once you know where you're aiming at, you can then work out the strategies and work backwards. Do not get lost with the how. Focus instead on what is the aim and take your time with that. What is the life that you want to create? What is it? Have you written it down? It's super important that you really take some time today, if you can, sit down, set aside at least 10 minutes to half an hour, which I'm sure you can manage if it's creating the life that you really want, and really relax and write it down. What is it that you want? You'll probably find it a little bit hard because we're not used to doing that, right? We are used to being caught up in the daily trivia. And, I get it. I'm a mum of two cheeky monkeys. I have responsibilities and duties which are very important, bills to pay, etc. So it is easy to get caught up in all of that. But once you know that all of those services that you are paying for are going towards the life that you want, or are paying for the life that you want and are enjoying right now, I have great gratitude for it. I have so much gratitude. I'm so happy and grateful now to be paying for these amazing services which are creating and enabling me to live the life that I want right here, right now. Okay? So you need to decide what success means to you. What is it? Is it fame, wealth, respect, time and financial freedom, health? Perhaps it's thriving relationships and really creating a beautiful mastermind marriage. Complete your bucket list, maybe? Perhaps it's just being healthier and having a super strong immune system. Whatever it is, you decide, okay? You are the captain of your ship. But what I want you to do is I want you to write down your definition of success. Keep it somewhere that you can see it every day, preferably by your toothbrush. My toothbrush has an array of things right next to it. So many things written down. But it's great because as I'm brushing my teeth, as I'm priming my mind in the morning, my subconscious mind, I'm looking at what is important. I'm setting the plan for the day. I'm the captain of the ship, and I am checking that we are on course. If we're not on course, it's time to course correct. It's time to put some plans in place that are going to at least get that in the right direction at some point in time, if it's not something I can do immediately. So make a decision. What is your definition? Write it down. Now, once you have decided on that, you then need to find out what are the strategies you need to do in order to achieve that. To do that, I want you to find 5 people, dead or alive, who are doing or have done what you want according to your definition. Now, they may not completely fulfill that definition. They maybe across the 5 people, they complete the definition together. So, for example, person number 1 may have the mastermind marriage that you really aspire to have. You know, you don't want to be just making it work for the kids. What kind of a life is that? No, you're going to make it a mastermind marriage. All right. Person number 2, perhaps this person is not married, but they have the career that, wow, you really, really would love to have that career, the respect that they have, the weight that their words carry, the influence that they have, and hence the power behind their messages, right? Person number 3, this person has a mastermind marriage and they have phenomenal health. They are climbing Mount Kilimanjaro 1 year, next year they're doing Tough Mudder Challenge, then they're doing the 3 Peaks Challenge, then they're doing it maybe with their family and inspiring all members of their family to that. You know, in that way, perhaps your success definition is fulfilled by all 5 of those people. And yes, you can live an uncompromised life. And yes, you can have it all, actually. But you just need to find the strategies. You can have it all. Just wanted to say that a few times. You don't need to compromise. But what you do need to do is get super focused and honed in on what it is that you want, you. Okay, not your mum, not your sister, not your husband, not your dog, but you. What do you want? What is your definition of success? Who are the mentors that you aspire to be like in some shape or form? And then you look at the strategies. So I want you to reach out to your mentors, especially one of them in particular that you think fulfills your definition the most or is the most immediate thing that you really want to accomplish. I want you to reach out to them. I want you to follow as many of their programs as you can. Really consume all of their books, all of their knowledge, podcasts, YouTube, videos, everything. You need to be like a sponge. You need to learn this person, understand them, and then do exactly as they say. This is a part of leadership. You see, if you want to actually think, grow, and lead rich, as I teach in my private Facebook group and on this podcast, then you need to first lead yourself. You need to be a good student. You need to be a good follower. That is the key. You can't expect people to follow you if you can't be a good follower and a student and be an inspiring person. You see, the best part about leadership, true leadership, is not by force. No, true leadership is when they aspire and are inspired to be like you or to live many parts of your life. That's what they really, really inspire to do. And they do it by their own evolution. They don't need to be forced. That is true leadership. That is what lasts. And that is really what carries a society through very, very dark times when there is very true, amazing, resilient leadership. And often you'll find that those leaders are the ones that lead with absolute strength and resilience, but with love and compassion and empathy. So, study your mentors. What are their standards? What are their characteristics? What in particular are the standards and characteristics that all 5 of them share? Now, these shared standards or shared characteristics are called the denominator. They're called the common denominators. Now, what is a denominator? A denominator is, we commonly think of that as a fraction in mathematics. And it is that, but it means so much more. A denominator means something shared. The standard is shared. For example, in a family, they may all have red hair. That is a common denominator in that family. Now, in the next podcast episode, I shall be sharing a reading of The Common Denominator of Success by Albert Gray. It's an absolutely amazing book. You must get it. And I will be doing the reading on that and we'll be studying that. Now, before we move on to that next episode, I want to go back to my favourite analogy of Super Mario. Look, I was made in the 80s, okay? And I was a die-hard Nintendo, Street Fighter and Super Mario fan. So I want you to imagine that you are Super Mario. And in order to get to the next level, you always need to collect a superpower, right? Or you need to collect some more tools in order to go to the next level. So what I want you to do is to treat habits, these common denominators of success, these features that these successful people have, I want you to treat those like a superpower. Okay, now I want you to use your mental faculty of perception to reframe what a habit means and can do for you. Often we associate a habit and forming a habit with sort of hustle and grind and it's hard work, it's super hard. But no, that does not have to be the case. It is a superpower. It's something exciting and positive, and we can't wait to have it. And every day that we are nurturing our habit, we are growing it. It's being nurtured. It's getting stronger and stronger. And the light of the superpower is shining brighter and brighter. Now, if you need help with forming these amazing superpowers, then you can follow a link in the description to my book, which is called Habits: How to Transform Your Mind, Body and Life in 21 Days, which is available on Amazon Kindle. So that's it for today, guys. The common denominator of success. That's what we'll be studying in the next episode of The Life That You Want. Please do follow me on Dr. Vidya, which is my Facebook page, and on Instagram and LinkedIn. And we can carry this conversation over, especially to Facebook and Instagram. So Dr. Vidya, Vidhya. I'd love to know your comments and what is your definition of success. Till next time, guys, sending you love, light, and